does that mean for the shuffle at safety? He was one of the leading
Well,
guys.
and he still is to some degree, but Brandon Watson, has more opportunity now as far as where he's at. Right now, DeMonte, Jeremy Clark, and Jared Wilson, and Brandon are taking most of the reps right now. A.J. Pearson, who's a guy who walked on from Atlanta, is a pretty good football player, so he's getting some looks in there.
Are those two spots interchangeable, basically? All the safeties are one group kind of thing? Or separate?
I think there's a couple guys who could do both. I think Jared can do both for sure. Okay. And I think DeMonte Thomas could, for sure. But, we're trying to be more specific with the strong and the free, or the open and the closed, however you look at it.
Where are you with game planning for Appalachian State? Have you started watching film?
We've broken every opponent down through the summer. And so we will start game planning. And believe me, there's some game planning going in daily. And it's refreshing because both sides of the ball, there's little tidbits that Appalachian State does that our offense does or our defense does, whether it be an odd front in situation defense or some of the gun stuff, some of those things with 4 wide receivers, empty backfield sets. So there's some things that we've already started working on, but it'll be about 8 days from now when we really focus in, start trading scout teams and all that kind of thing.
When do padded practices start?
Well, we're shoulder pads today. It'll be shoulder pads tomorrow, and then on Friday is full pads.
So this open scrimmage is going to be like the spring game, that kind of thing?
In what regard?
Is it open to, who's it open to?
It's open. You can come.
Really?
Yeah. And that's why I was doing it for you guys.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And the public?
And the public, yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I said there'll be more details to come out from our communication staff.
Tell us, you said it gets the guys in the game feel, but is there more? You noticed that was something that was lacking in previous openers, or?
Not really. I think we opened with Central 1 year, right? Mm-hmm. And played pretty well.
Right.
I don't think so, Mark. I think really they want to play in front of people. So let's have them play in front of people. And I think with the mindset that they can have and how we'll go in, a little bit is also, for night game purposes. You want to at least be in the stadium a little bit before then.
How much easier is it for you when it's a seamless transition from summer to practice 16? Did you, as a coach or as a coaching staff, did you just pick up right where you left off in the spring?
Pretty much. I know that, we took advantage of the time we could spend with them in the summer, which was new for football. Basketball has been doing it for, years, it seems like. But it was good for us that way. I also believe our older guys or guys, if you're old enough to play and can play, you're old enough. I think they've done a nice job of really being demanding. I don't know if that's the right word, but there's a nice bond with this team.
It's obviously early, but do you expect to have a clear-cut running back by Appalachian State, or is it going to be, that maybe 2 or 3 guys?
Well, we'll have a guy who will start the football game, for sure. Now, we've got, I don't know how many days are there, 24, something like that, where, we'll keep evaluating and all that kind of stuff. And, we like the backs we have. I like how all of them are playing. I like how all of them pass conditioning and all those kind of things. So, I think all those things are real positive for us.
Is it hard to order snaps a little bit with Ty? Is the decision still hanging up in the air?
Not really. We're glad Ty's here. He's been going through it. We still have no idea on when that hardship will get, decided upon, but, we're glad he's here.